Many of the newly set records will stand for years to come. There's always certain benchmarks, certain records that I don't think will ever be touched in Super Bowl future. So let's take a look at some of those. Up first, the most consecutive passes thrown in a Super Bowl without an interception is Joe Montana. Guess how many, guys?
How many?
122.
Okay,
that is bananas, but what puts it more in, let's put it into perspective for everybody. The closest active player without an interception in a Super Bowl is Aaron Rodgers, Andrew Brees. They have 39 each. Look at that, 122, and then
that's wild.
Yeah.
So
Drew Brees, Aaron active, and Drew still going, so they could possibly break it. Not going to happen. They've got 39.
But they got to get back to the Super Bowl.
I doubt it. No.
Right? They got to get back.
Look, throwing 122 passes in the Super Bowls is incredible. Without an interception, unbelievable. Guys, let's go to the running game. Let's go to the backfield. How about the most career rushing attempts in a Super Bowl? Franco Harris, I think he played in 9 Super Bowls or 15 or whatever it was. 101 carries on Super Bowl Sunday. You look at who's playing, who's gotten him even close. Emmitt Smith is the closest. 31 attempts ahead of him. Emmitt's had played in 3 of these things. And then active guys, you got the C.J. Anderson who played in 1. John Riggins had 64. LeGarrette Blount now has been to a couple. Still 25 attempts. He's not even close. Franco Harris, legend.
Stop for a second.
Yes, I'll stop. Go ahead.
101 in one game?
101 carries in one game, yes. They went a high volume. No, Peter's wrong. No, listen to him. He had 101 carries and 56 receptions. Peter, I got this one. No, 101 total.
How many?
And you still lost my fantasy team.
How many Super Bowls?
Oh, I think it was 4. Yeah, right, exactly. 4 Super Bowls, and then I think he won several with Seattle, if I remember correctly.
That almost blew my mind. I was
What's
about to
next,
walk
Peter?
off the set.
I know, right? 101 carries in the Super Bowl. What do you got, Strakes? What do you got?
This segment. Most points in a quarter in the Super Bowl. 35 points. The Washington Redskins did it in the second quarter. Of course, in 1987, Doug Williams, they were down 10-0 early, and then they score 5 touchdowns in the second quarter. Doug Williams throwing the ball all over the yard. They win, obviously. They beat John Elway. John Elway takes him several years to get back to the big dance, finally wins and wins 2 of them. But Timmy Smith, there he is running. He also ran for about 200 yards in that game.
35 points?
35 points second quarter.
Those rosters were so well managed, I thought. You know, generally managed. I really did feel that way.
Yeah. Was it Casserly was a GM?
Yes. We got to get him on the show. Charlie Casserly. We love you, Charlie. Uncle Charlie.
Joe Gibbs was the head coach. 3 different quarterbacks starting in those games. So you had Theismann. You had, obviously, you go into Doug Williams, and you had Mark Rippon get the third one. But that second team, those are those guys right there, and they lit it up in that second quarter.
Yes, they did.
All right, guys. All right, so you're talking about attempts. You're talking about rushing yards and rushes in a game. That's all fine and dandy. We're all about touchdowns here. Let's talk about touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You know who has the record?
No.
For amount of touchdowns in Super Bowls?
I feel like it's James White.
No, close. Starts with a J. Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, yeah.
8.
Good player.
8. Yeah, the GOAT. That's why they call him the GOAT. And the other players that are on the list that are close to him, there's 3 players. And that is Danny Amendola.
These are the active guys.
Active players. Danny Amendola, Doug Baldwin, Larry Fitzgerald. And these guys are 6 TDs away.
They only have 2?
Only have 2. So, I mean, first you got to get back.
Well, it's receiving touchdowns, right?
Okay, it's receiving touchdowns, but still, you know, first
branch in the house.
You got to get back, and then you got to make plays in the game.
And nobody's breaking that.
These records are going to stand forever.
I like
Jerry
the closest
Rice.
active players, too. Amendola, Baldwin, Fitzgerald, the 2.
It's crazy because Jerry Rice was the GOAT, and he played great in the regular season, but, I mean, those familiar with Jerry Rice, he was a beast in the postseason.
He was.
He was a beast.
Ask the Chargers. Ask all those teams he beat.